I think she mentioned to Kathy.
All right.
So what we talking about there?
Bruh. You still gotta you gotta turn this shit on and the fucking mics and shit.
Yeah, I'm saying what we gonna talk about it.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Oh yes, yeah.
I guess we on damn 3 people that already jumped in.
We started already?
Well, I started the live so that it can be going, so we could just, you know, we just go in. We got mics this time, people. Mics on you bitches. I'm Donald Trump. Got the mic on. I say whatever I want now.
Yeah, I guess we'll wait for people to come in.
Yeah, that's when I went to the car show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, with Kennedy.
Is everybody in?
All right.
Okay, we can wait.
Take them everywhere.
Well, that's her name on, yeah, it's her name on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just hit this right here. Okay. And that's gonna do it. We live.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me make sure you in the frame. You in the frame?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you in the frame. I'm in the frame.
I want to look at my ego. You see me every time.
Pretty low.
It's like Shawn and Kels.
Okay. Shawn,
I personally don't speak much.
Kels, Shawn, Kels.
That's me.
And you know, we just doing what we can. We're coming to you once again live from AT3 Atelier 3 in Hollywood, Florida, right off of Harrison and 19th. And this week, bro, what we gonna talk about?
That's a good question. I think we done hit too many topics already, like really big topics.
Yeah.
But obviously there's always something to talk about.
There's
always something to talk about.
You know what?
What's that?
It just hit me right now. It's kind of been in my mind, but my fucking is getting louder as we talk.
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out.
Sounds like it for us. You know?
Who are you talking to? Because you've been driving for a little minute.
I want to talk about being grateful. All right, and if we can offer some advice on being grateful, and not just for the people watching, but for us as well, that we could remind ourselves that we can be grateful for some things. You know what I mean? I had a particular situation.
Okay, Ann, we got you.
Hey, there's Ann, and she's on her way. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, Ann might be coming through, and that'd be real dope.
Yeah.
That's too much. Start calling you names.
So I had a situation that recently occurred, and you know about it, but for the people that are not privy to my private life, basically, I found myself upset over losing somebody. You know what I mean? And in losing that person, it made me kind of sad, you know. And I don't know about you. I'm really emotional. You know, when I get sad, I get depressed, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to get out of bed. You know, regular depression type stuff. You know. And then something happened last night, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
And
I mean, everything that
basically we got stood up,
right? But I mean, I guess
the way that I got stood up wasn't even on a, no phone call, no, hey, I'm not gonna make it. You know what I mean? It really made me feel like the person who stood me up just had zero respect for me, zero regard for my feelings and my time and my effort and my money and all this stuff, that went into making, it could have been a special night,
Right. If I do like a benediction, like something
Son was upset.
vaguely religious
Like, man,
about,
I'm mad about this. I feel I deserve better than this about me.
like that, like opening it
And
up.
then when I woke up this morning, I got a
and
phone
then,
call
and then,
from a good friend
of
of
course,
mine.
presenting the issue,
who
and then after that, we could get
basically
the other speakers.
reminded me to point my attention in another direction.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
focus on, and it
And
reminded me to focus on the
hopefully
things that
David was
are
the other
important.
pastor is-
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that
Okay,
got me to
so we could
thinking.
open with a
Hey,
benediction.
Toya. Hey, cousin.
Hey.
That got me to thinking. You
Okay.
know what? We could
And then is he gonna
sit
talk about it?
and be
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
about our situation, whatever our situations
So,
might be. But there are
I know we have
a lot
about
of
6
things
or
to
7
be
speakers.
grateful
Grateful
for.
Right.
So I just
You know what I
wanted
mean?
to mention.
So
there's-
I want to just take a
there's
little time
Shawn,
to just kind of
uh,
talk to everybody and remind everybody that, you know what,
it's
whatever you're going
Shawn,
through,
Shakima,
and it's not to downplay what
Nail,
you're going through,
Right,
because
right.
whatever you're
would
going through
anyone
is
is obviously
you like
relevant to you.
speak?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
you-
yeah,
you
exactly.
should.
It's very
important.
very real
Because
to
no,
you.
because
Yeah.
no. I see you shaking your head. Look at my
I'm
head.
tired of these motherfuckers getting
Yeah.
louder.
No,
Now,
I
we've been
think
here
you
for
could-
30
no,
minutes,
this is a good
and
skip
these
to the end
bitches
of like,
was all
like,
soft
like
and
right
quiet,
now,
and all of a
Yeah.
sudden
like,
it's
really messed
loud.
up that,
Like when
like,
they see
probably
mics
some
come
people
out
are
and-
Yeah.
speaking.
Laptops.
And
Whatever.
maybe
But,
you could like write
um,
something down, Shannon,
it's
because it's really cool. Like, I mean,
important
it's really messed up that
to
other
note that
people
even when
don't
you're
get to
going
speak
through
and-
something,
Right.
whatever that thing is,
Right.
which is important to you, not downplaying whatever it is,
She really is.
there are things to be grateful for.
So-
there are things that you can
so
be
what
thankful
does
for. There
Shakima
are things
say?
that you can look around and say, but you know what? At least I got
So
this
can we put
going
down
on, that
Shakima?
going on, or
True.
whatever.
True enough. True enough.
She's
So
quiet.
I'll start off. 'cause
No, I'll say something, but like,
One thing I
I
got
want
to be
to have,
grateful
it'd be
for,
nice to
the
have
number one
some
thing is life.
female,
Right.
black, like having
And-
that, like, like that's,
Look, Mike picking up everything.
Yes.
so,
Tiffany's speaking. Tiff and Jazz are speaking.
One thing I'm grateful for is life.
I'm
Yeah.
speaking.
And
I am.
I say that because
Jam is speaking.
being
yeah,
grateful
so we
for-
have Jasmine,
being grateful for
Tiffany,
life is being
Cindy,
grateful for an opportunity
myself,
to make things better. And at any moment in time, you can make a decision
I mean,
to
it could
make
be just something
things
like a
better or
maybe,
change your
yeah, I mean,
circumstances.
just something
Not
to
better,
think
just
about.
change your circumstance, right? So like, you might be at a job. Like for instance, we'll talk about me.
I'm here for that.
My job.
Oh, that's a good
I don't
idea.
particularly like my job.
All right.
Okay,
but
so I
I'm
put down
grateful
Shannon, Nail, and
for my job in
Shakima.
that it allows me
There's a little
to
trio.
A little trio.
take care of my family, you know,
Are
my
you
two
gonna
boys,
dress them like too?
Kennedy. It allows me to pay my bills for the most part.
Yeah.
I get a raise, but it allows me to pay my bills for the most part. It allows me to sustain my life. Oh, we way back. Oh, I'm sorry, and we way over here.
The people that are speaking and all of
We
that.
way over here. My bad.
Well, it's drowning us out because we have a group of people right in front of us, and
Okay,
they're
what
apparently
okay,
getting louder every time we get louder. So we have to like.
Yeah, I'm not trying to outdo anybody. But
It's from 12.
yeah,
noon,
I'm sorry about that.
And then the public comments start
but
at
basically,
5.
Um,
So basically from 12
what I wanna
until
say.
around 4 is when we're gonna have the event.
I'm grateful
and
for
the
that.
protest and all of
You know what I
that.
mean? I'm grateful for
Hopefully
those
there's
things, and I
media.
think
And
if
then
people took
around
the time to
4 or
look at
4:30,
all the
4:15,
things that they
we
have to
could
be
start to
grateful
head
for,
in,
I mean,
because
and I'm
what
talking, you
happened
can
in
count just
Orlando
the
was that
smallest
a
things,
bunch
the
of
fact that
people
I can
got in
move
there
my
ahead of
pinky.
time,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
You
most
know,
of the
there's people that ain't got no pinky.
not in
You know
Right,
support,
what I mean? There's
you know,
people
were
that
left outside. You wanna
just
mention
can't.
what happened in Orlando
There are
when
things
you-
out there that
you
are
got
worse
inside
off.
and also
You know what I mean?
Elijah.
And that's not to say
So
that
what
your
really happened
situation is
inside
not
was
bad.
there
You might
was
be somebody in a
supporters
really,
or
really fucked up
opposition.
situation.
Right.
You know, maybe getting abused or going through some type of
Thank you, man.
cool, and thanks. Going through I don't know, the drug abuse or physical abuse or mental abuse or, you know what I mean, maybe somebody died or maybe something, you know what I mean? There are things out there that are sad and that can hurt you.
Yeah, right.
But still, you can always try to find the brighter side of whatever the situation is. So if I think about my situation from last night, I'm hurt that this person,
Stood you up.
stood me up. But
Especially when you try to make a night of it. Yeah. So I know what you mean.
exactly.
Yeah.
But on the bright side of it, now I've learned something about
Okay,
myself
I agree
and
with
about
that.
my
That's
value.
good. So,
Right.
okay, so
You know what I mean? I've
what
learned that,
Wendy said,
my
from
time is
12 to
valuable.
1:30
And who
or
I
so,
spend my time
does
with
that
is
sound
valuable.
good with
What I
the
spend my
people
time
and-
doing
and
is
the
valuable.
people
Because you
able
can't
to
get
do
that back
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You time is the hottest commodity.
Right.
You can waste it, you can spend it, you
Yeah.
never get it back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just say that real quick. We could probably switch, you know.
No. I think that's definitely to the point of just in general, because it's good to take a little switch gears a little bit on what we've been talking about normally.
Yeah.
And just that goes hand in hand to me with appreciation. You know what I mean? Like just to appreciate the people around you and the things people do for you. Don't never downplay anything that somebody does for you, as small as it may be, as great as it may be. You know, I've been in situations where I've done 1,001 things, you know what I mean, for someone, and they were very ungrateful, very unappreciative of what I've done for them, and made it seem like almost I supposed to be grateful. I supposed to be grateful for doing for them, and
for the opportunity
to do something for them.
I let you do this for me, so you should be thanking me.
Exactly, that type of shit. So, and that's the kind of relationship, friendship I really try to stay away from. You know what I mean?
So what about
those poisonous kind of relationships with people, and it's just it's wrong. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to appreciate something somebody does for you is where I think it is. That's the best thing for me, especially when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to anything.
Because I think when it comes to relationships, like,
and then we're gonna have speakers.
I don't think it's wrong to be in a relationship and get something out of it. You know, people want to call it selfish.
Right.
But when you're in a relationship, you're in it for yourself, of course, because being with the person makes you feel some kind of way.
Right.
It makes you feel good or whatever it makes you feel. You know what I mean? So you are in it for you, and in that sense, doing things for them makes you feel good because you are able to do something for them, for somebody. It sucks when the things that you do are not appreciated because you're like, but I'm again, you got to look at it. I do something for you, right? Now, people say you're supposed to do things out of the kindness of your heart.
And so now we're just talking about when should things be happening, right?
We do things because it feels good to do something for someone.
Right.
And when it's not, to tell you that it's not reciprocated, but when it's not appreciated, we feel bad, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because it's like, man, I did this for you because I thought you would like it or you would appreciate the gesture or whatever it is that I did because you want to get that feeling back to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when that doesn't happen, it's it could cause a collapse, you know what I mean, in the relationship because it's like, and that's any relationship. So let's take you know the typical relationship you're talking about, boyfriend girlfriend, husband wife, boyfriend wife, whatever your thing is, you know what I'm saying. But that's in your job, you know what I'm saying, in your friendships,
right?
You know what I'm saying. You go to work and you bust your ass doing your job. Okay, you get a check, right? So thank you. It hit me that the reason people don't like their jobs, or at least why I think people don't like their jobs, is because they do care, but because they don't feel appreciated at their job, it makes them not care. They care about the job. They care about the work. They want to do a good job. They want to make their customers happy or their boss happy or whatever the case may be. And because they care about it, when it's not shown back to them, then they're like,
then everybody's that's how it starts.
That's what it is, because you like, here I am doing the best that I can. I think it's still going. Yeah. Okay. Here I am. Oh damn! Can't nobody hear it, Shawn. That's these loud motherfuckers over
here. Because we may have to. We may have to switch venues a little bit, switch spots a little bit, because that way we can kind of.
Okay, I mean everything is portable, and that's the good thing about what we do. Just lift it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Lift it up.
One second.
Just lift it, bitch. Just lift it. Yeah. Grab this. And we just gonna switch it up a little bit. We gonna head this. Oh, let me get my Here, hold that.
I got this.
Yeah, you got that over there. Wait, don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna take it. Oh, snap. Oh, I'm snapping. Okay. Ain't no thing. Hold up, is the light good?
Oh, shit. Trip my ass off.
Okay, hold up. Yo, y'all talking like y'all having phone sex, all sexy. That's our actual speaking voices. That's where we're sexy talking dudes.
Yes, we are.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get my mic back up. So, you know, we can't help it, Toya. It's our actual regular speaking voices. You know what I'm saying? Now we come over here and motherfucker. Ain't this some shit?
Yeah. We can't win for losing this shit.
Ain't this some shit? Anyway, damn, I done broke my what I was saying. Oh, about your job. Yeah, about your job. Okay, so you go, you know, you go to your job, and the reason you don't like your job, or you get disenchanted. You get disenchanted with your job because you want to do a good job,
right? And
you want to show your employers that you can do a good job. Right. And when you're not appreciated by that, when you're not appreciated, you become disenchanted. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, here I am. I come to work, I do my thing, blah blah blah, and this is the thanks I get.
Right.
Granted, you get a paycheck. That's the thanks you get.
That's the thanks.
Thanks for coming out, for spending your trading your time for money.
Yeah.
Here's your paycheck for that thing.
Right.
But when people who like me, who are people pleasers, which is odd because I don't like people. but I don't like people for that reason.
Right.
You know, because it's like I do things for people, or at least I feel like I do things for people for the right reasons. And then when it doesn't come back, it's like,
yeah.
Man, what the hell did I do this for?
Yeah, for me, it's definitely like I try not to. I mean, I used to be that kind of way. I used to be on some. If I do this for you, you gotta come back with something.
Right.
But you know what? Over the years, I think that just comes with time and age. You just start realizing, you know what? The world keeps spinning, even though you still do something for somebody, and at some point, it'll be reciprocated to you, back to you, whether it's through some other type, you know, celestial, you know what I mean, like in some karma-ish kind of way, or you know, or whether it's physical, metaphysical, whatever. It's gonna get you know, put back to you. And I just like, I really don't. I don't subscribe to the whole, you know, if you do something for me, I got to do something for you now anymore. Like, that's not a thing for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So gaining appreciation from anybody doesn't really bother me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care for it anymore.
So you genuinely do something?
I genuinely do something for somebody and
not
give two shits about whether I'll get something back in return.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks when you don't, because hell, you do 1,001 things. You like, okay, when am I gonna get my payback?
Yeah.
But you know what? You get older and you start saying, you know what? All right, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with you not doing for me. You know why? Because I'm almost expecting you not to do anything for me, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay, that's
You
like
know what I mean?
kind of what's the word? That's kind of like cynical in a sense,
Yeah.
where you know you not, is it cynicism when you expecting the worst, or is it cynicism when you stop believing in people or relationships?
Yeah, something to that effect.
Something to that effect. Whatever,
yeah.
we can look it up on the thing there, but I get what you're saying. I feel like I'll do something. I guess when I do, I feel like this. I'll do something for somebody, okay? And it's not that I'm expecting anything back. I'll do something for you. You know what I mean? And it's genuinely from the heart. You know what I mean? If I see something like, okay, this person needs this, and if I can make it happen, okay, I'm gonna do whatever it is I can to make this thing happen. If it's in my power to do what it is. You know what I mean? I guess my problem comes from when I do something for somebody, right? Okay, boom, that was that deed, that whatever. Did I do something for the same person? Okay, well that was that, right? And then over time, it's like, okay, I do a lot of things for this person or whatever. And then when you know what I feel like, I guess it kind of lends me some slack, if you will. I'm kind of building up to get a pass on something. So if I'm messing it up, it's like, well,
he did do this.
I did do this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you know, factored in that I did do this thing. So you know, you don't really gotta.
So essentially, you're doing it something in a way for yourself, but at the same time, it's like it's like with the benefit of knowing that, okay, if something does go awry, something doesn't work in your favor, you would be like, that person be like, okay, well, he did do this.
No, it's not that I'm banking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more so like I do you, like, whatever. I do you a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I do you a favor. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then sometimes I do another favor.
Mm-hmm.
I do you a bunch of favors, right? And never ask for anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then let's say one time you do ask me for something, or I feel like one time you do ask me for something, and I can't comply, right? At that point, I'm like, well, and you get mad because I can't comply.
So in your mind, you're like, well, damn, I just
I'm like,
did
well, damn, I just
1,001
did.
things.
Exactly. I mean, damn, bro, I did
I see what
all this,
I see
and
what
so
you're
the
saying.
one time I can't do something, it's
a problem.
It's a problem, like, like that kind of thing I don't like.
Got you.
You know what I mean? But
and again, this is a conversation. Again, I know we're switching gears from what we normally talk about, but it's a very to the point situation that happened to Kels, and it kind of hits home for him. You know what I mean? So we kind of it made him feel some kind of way.
it made me feel it. No, I hate that phrase. It pissed me off. Okay, it upset me to the point to where I was sad and mad at the same time, because I called my homegirl Lou, I called you, and I got to express two different emotions. You know what I mean? Because it bothered me so much that here I am doing something for somebody, and they don't have the decency to pick up the phone and say, hey, look, blah blah blah. Now, with that being said, in my mind, it triggered something. It made me go, you know what? Then this person is not right for you. This person is toxic for you. This person doesn't owe you. This person doesn't want to show you no type of respect. But when you do something for someone, they're not going to be the one who help you. I had to learn that. Hold up, wait, what? You got to know when you do something for someone that they're not going to be the one who help you. I had to learn that.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm with that.
I think adapting Shawn's attitude is the way to go, because you have to be able to do things and then literally just expect nothing. Just, I did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let me ask you this though, Shawn. When you do, with that attitude, will you continue to do things for somebody?
Oh no, of course not. I mean,
Okay,
after
so
a
there's a
while,
cutoff point then.
of course there is, because at the same time, it's off that same notion. You give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But you teach him how to fish, he eat for a lifetime. That kind of thing. It's like I can only bail you out for so long, until I start feeling, either used or, in a sense, unappreciated. Obviously, I mean, there's some emotions that come about when the same trait keeps going on.
Right.
So at some point, there is a cutoff point.
Okay.
When I keep having to bail you out of the same shit, there's a problem.
Right, because that person ain't learning their lesson.
They're not learning their lesson, of course.
They just keep dipping back into your well kindness. And drawing your shit down.
Yeah, when your plans factor in, oh shit, okay, I'm about to be late on this bill right here. I can call Shawn because he did holler at me. He did, Let me go ahead and deal with Shawn over here. Nah. At some point, there's a cutoff point.
Right.
And but up until then, I'm I try to be there for as many people as I can be.
I think that's a good thing to be. You know what I mean? I also feel like it's good to be there for people, but it's also good to sometimes step back and let them figure shit out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you continue to bail people out, you become the motherfucking life rat. The crutch form, if you will. You know what I mean? And it's like, I had to learn that with, sadly, boy, I know we promised you what I was telling, to be honest.
Yeah.
I had to learn that dealing with,
Just put it out there, man.
I had to learn that dealing with, God, I don't want to say it. I had to learn that dealing with my son's mom, my second son's mom. Okay. I was always afraid that I would have to help her because I always thought a lot of the things that we went through were because of me. And so I said it, girl. So because we went through things because of me, I'm feeling like, well, it's my fault, so I got to help her out. You know what I mean? So, you know, relationships get ruined because, you know, whoever I'm seeing is, you know, my son's mom keeps popping into the scene, you know, and because I never checked her in that sense. I never, you know, drew a line and was like, look, this the cutoff right here. And because I kept doing things that blur the lines of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I was afraid, you know, what if my son is, you know, what if she can't find a place? What if she can't do this? What if she can't?
What if she can't provide?
What if she can't?
I don't want to sleep out there on the street.
Right, I don't want that.
You start rationalizing all these things in your mind that she can't do that you feel that you can fix for her.
Right. So, in doing that, I'm messing things up for myself, messing things up with the relationships that I'm trying to get going. Now, I can't speak for what's in her mind, but to me it seemed as if because I continued to do these things for her, she's like, oh, well, then we good. Because you still doing things for me. Right. You know what I mean? So we must be all right. Right. You just playing. You over here. Right. You know what I mean? You just, you know, on some whatever. But you gonna come back home. Right. You know what I'm saying? My thing was, no, I'm trying to do what I feel is the right thing to do. If you're, you know, if I'm the reason for your current situation, or at least I feel I'm the reason for your current situation, I want to rectify that by whatever means I can. And in doing that, it's just a snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's something else. It's just a snowball effect. You know what I mean? I'm doing this, trying to make things right, but it could never be right. You know what I mean? And she's getting, to me, I could be wrong. To me, she's getting comfortable with the fact that Keldrick is there.
And
he
gonna fix things.
He gonna fix it. He gonna make it right. All I gotta do is call him, complain, yell, scream,
and he's gonna do whatever he gotta do to fix it.
He's gonna do whatever he gotta do. No, had to learn. She's gonna be okay. She was okay before she met me. She will be okay after I'm gone. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that people have to understand when it comes to helping people out. You know, that person, you weren't put here for the sole purpose of helping that individual. You're here to help, but you are not here to nurture that person, bail that person out. That person has to learn, because if you wasn't here, what they gonna do?
Yeah, that's right. You know that's right. And that goes on the same lines of how it was with my ex. Like, you know, every time she called me, I mean, we couldn't talk for months. Right. Out of the clear blue sky, I'm getting a call. I'm getting all kinds of crying and, oh man, I don't know what to do, and I never told her no. I never told her no. You know what I mean? Like and that was my issue though. I couldn't tell her no. For some reason, I always had to feel like I was the one to get her out of whatever shit she was in. That way, and that's when I was on some, okay, if I do this, then man, maybe she'll think like, wow, okay, Shawn is the is the one that I've been looking for. Shawn is, you know, that kind of thing. So I was always having that same kind of mentality when it came to that kind of thing. Right. So again, that's to the point of the situation. It's just like, you know, that's when I was on some, okay, I'm gonna do all these things, but at the end of the day, you finna reciprocate. You finna come back and remember all the stuff. You're gonna check it all off and see these 100 things here. Yeah. Well, cause Joe Blow Steven over here that you can't call ain't gonna do half the things that I did. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mentality back in those days. Exactly. And I realized obviously none of that was getting reciprocated back to me. Right. And then I learned everything that I know now from that situation. Now I'm like, okay, when I do something for somebody, I'm not even one time gonna feel like I'm gonna get anything back in return. Right. Just because it just works out better for me. Right. That way I don't feel left out on my ass. Right. In your case, like how it was for you this past little situation with you, if you wasn't to expect that, and I know in the back of your mind you had to at some point, because you even said to me, she's not gonna come. A slight, like a sliver of what you felt was like, yeah, she's not gonna come by. Yeah. And you know what she didn't? She didn't come. She sure didn't. And you should have listened to that part of yourself that told you that she wasn't gonna come through. Well, you know, it's funny, right? And at this point, I hate to blame, you know, parents or whatnot. Yeah. But it's funny
because my dad used to do the same thing, right?
Wow. Yeah,
so he would say he's coming, you know what I'm saying? He would say he's on his way or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, hey, look at that. Guess who just walked in the door? And Charles, ladies and gentlemen, just came in. And Charles just walked in the door right now.
sweetie?
You know what I'm saying?
How you
What's
doing?
going on?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hold on a second. What? Girl, I'm getting you. Better come around here and give me this.
How are you?
Hey, love. How you doing?
Good.
You want to take a seat with us real quick, Ann?
No, let me watch a little.
Oh, goodness.
Well, y'all don't know, but Ann just there she go.
Oh yeah, and I look good in this camera too. Well, let me give the people what they want. Hey.
So cute with it. So cute with it.
So Ann just came through. And we talking about
Yeah,
this place is dope.
Yeah, it's nice.
This place is dope. Just for everybody, one more time.
Reminds me of Chicago.
83 Hollywood.
Has that vibe, right?
Harrison and 19th Street, right on the corner there. Super cool vibe as always. Anyway, and we're talking about being grateful, and we're talking about, and we somehow always seem to dip into this, how it bleeds into other things, and right now, in particular, relationships, and when you're not just not relationships in the sense of boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, just relationships, friendships, workships, whatever kind of shit,
Relatives,
everything, whatever. And what we've come to find is that, when you do things for people, okay, they have to come. That act has to come from a certain place inside of you. Shawn is better than me because Shawn will genuinely do something for somebody and not expect anything in return. Whereas I will do something for someone, not that I expect anything in return, but I will do it and in my mind make a note that I did do something, right? And so let's say I do something for you, right? Okay, I did this for you, right? Okay, I did it. I'm not finna throw it in your face that I did it, but I did it.
But you're keeping a list.
You're keeping a
I
list.
keep it there.
Exactly.
Exactly. Right, and then you ask me something else. I'll do that too, right? And I'll do this and this and this and this and this and this, and then the one time I can't do something, and you're like, well, damn, Kelton. I'm gonna be like, well.
And here's the list.
Exactly.
Didn't I just do 100 things over here? Like, you see what I'm saying? So we talking about that. We just was talking about something in particular that I can't.
But no, you were talking about the abandonment issue with your
why it bothered me. Okay, so I got stood up last night, right?
I heard that part.
Yeah, I got stood up last night.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep a list too, and I can't help it. It just automatically happens. So I understand. I understand.
That's the thing. I don't try to. It's just, I did this.
Yeah.
I did this thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because what happens is, on a separate but equal tangent, I get called selfish a lot. Believe it or not.
Right.
I get called selfish a lot, right? So to me, I'm like, well, how can I be fucking selfish if I know I be doing this and this and this and this, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it happens, it bothers me because I'm like, oh, I can't be fucking selfish because I do all this other shit.
Of course.
Now, to the point that I was making about my father and the abandonment thing or whatever,
Okay.
right? So I got stood up, and by the way, standing me up is the worst thing you could do. It is probably the worst thing. Like it is up there with me walking on you fucking another man. Like,
Whoa.
it's up there because as a child, right? I lived, I used to live with my mom.
Yeah.
I used to love going to my dad's house. My dad lived on the beach, condo,
the whole nine
all
yards.
the, all toys, all the stuff, right? My dad would be like, okay, I'm on the way. Wouldn't show up. I'm sitting there in the room, no TV, because I don't want to be watching the TV show in case he pulls up. I don't want to be in the middle of the show.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, no TV. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. This is before cell phones, so it's not like I can text him like, oh, you're on the way,
where you at?
what you doing, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. Hey, there's Alex. Oh, Alex. That's the dude who challenged me to the. It's on tomorrow night, just so you know.
Tell me about that, Alex.
It's on tomorrow. It's on tomorrow.
I'm gonna be there.
Right. So I developed this thing where I want to believe you. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe you because I want to believe my dad is going to come. I want to believe you. So that instills something in me as far as people. So I will always look for the best because I want to believe you so bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? I give people chances because I give my dad so many chances until I have to realize some shit, which we'll talk about some other
that's a whole other topic
thing.
yeah.
But as it relates to last night,
it plays into the
my issues of goddamn, you mean to tell me you can't call me?
Right.
You can't
and
call.
that just completely gives you all kinds of flashbacks of
you know what I mean? It's making me like, damn, you motherfucker can't call me and just be like, look, I ain't coming. Because there was a point in time when you weren't.
Yeah.
And there was a point in time when you weren't.
Yeah.
So the moment when you weren't.
And this ain't a time where you don't have cell phones. It's not like you was using carrier pigeons.
You know what I'm saying? We got smoke signals.
You got smoke signals. This is all cell phone. We have all
Right.
kinds of emails.
Instant. You have access to the world's knowledge in the palm of your hand.
Right.
You can call anybody on the planet.
Yeah.
You don't even have to talk to the person. You can just send a text message.
That's it.
You
know what I mean?
That's
you
it.
know,
Let's say you don't want to hurt the person's feelings. Just slide a text.
Boom. You ain't got to have no kind of nothing.
That's
that
it.
text message
That's
is
it.
black
That's it.
and white. Boom. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
like the worst thing for you.
It is. It's horrible for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, since we're talking about things that we're grateful for,
Right.
I am very grateful for one. Another thing I'm grateful for, because I said life the first time.
Right.
I'm grateful for my friends. I don't have a lot of friends.
Right.
All right, so this is important to understand. I don't have a lot. For the ones that I have in my very small circle, Lou, who's not watching right now, you son of a bitch, and my boy Shawn right here. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Marshall up in Georgia, and my homeboy Darcy. These are the people I consider to be my best friends. I have friends, you know what I mean? I have my best friends who are my aces, who I'll take a bullet for or bury a body for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I have my friends. I have my people that I'm cool with and I love them and and all that other good stuff. You know, they're on the outskirts. And then you have your associates and all the other
Yeah,
shit.
the whole,
You know what I mean? But I'm very grateful for my best friends. I called my best friends last night because I was hurt.
Of course.
You know what I mean? My best friend Lou is a girl, and it's nice to talk to her to get that perspective. You know what I mean? It allows me to be very. I was sad with her.
Right.
I called you. I was angry.
He was angry. He was angry. I didn't hear so many B words being thrown out there in my entire life. But but again, he was hurt. He didn't know how else to express himself,
Right.
especially with me being on the phone with him. So I had to kind of I had to be a little more sensitive with him and let him know, listen, this and this and this. You knew what the answer was. But half the time, a lot of the situations people go through, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. You know what to do. You know what you have to do, and you know what to do. This guy, he's the quotable king right here. Half the time in these relationships, you know what you have to do, and you know how to fix these situations. You just don't want to have to do it.
You know why? Because it's inconvenient as fuck for you to make a change that may shift
Your normal ideology.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, if you're in a relationship and all you have to do is just be honest.
Yeah.
No. Why would I want to do that? Because that honesty equals vulnerability.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Now you see me.
Yeah.
Now my whole shit is open. My whole chest is open. You just reach in here and just stab me right in this little beating piece right here.
Why would I let you do that?
I can't do that, right, bro?
Yeah. Why would I let you do that?
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks because we've been. What do you want to say? I can't even say you've been programmed.
Right.
Because who programmed you that way? Or is it just a self-defense mechanism?
Of course it is.
You know what I mean?
Of course, I think it's definitely learned behavior. Over the years of doing nice things, after a while you start realizing, okay, I'm being a little too nice. I'm doing too much good shit in the world to people.
too much niceness.
Too much niceness in the world. But you just get to a point where you say, you know what, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? And you build that wall up yourself. It only takes one person. It's not. It doesn't take.
You don't think it's a collection of events or people that lead you to slowly place those bricks and make that wall? I've
been privy to know that my situation with my ex, it only took one of her. And I'm grateful of that because
she Donald Trump. She one hit, one wall. Boom. Because with her I learned everything.
Right. I didn't have to learn from one girl who's a cheater this other girl who's a liar, this other girl who's this other girl. I learned everything I knew. I didn't have to know that. Okay, well I know she's gonna use me. This girl over here uses me. Right. This girl over here. No, I learned everything from her. So I was just privileged enough to know.
She was all of that?
She was all of that.
Wow.
All of that.
She's a winner.
Everyone.
Take her home to mom.
The greatest. Oh my God. So I've been privileged enough to know that, all it took was just her.
Damn.
Again, you're right. Sometimes it takes a collection of people, a collection of situations to say, okay, you know what? I've been used and been treated so bad in this particular time period. I'm going to go ahead and start changing things up. No, I learned everything I knew from her.
Damn.
And
how long was that relationship?
We knew each other for 10 years.
Oh, okay. And that makes me feel a little bit better. She didn't do all that in 1 year.
No.
Oh, God. Can you imagine that?
1 year, man.
1 year, that you just slit your wrist.
I would have. That took out. What would be the purpose of living after that?
No, man.
What would be the purpose?
Bruh. No, my God, that's insane. 1 year and all that happened in 1 year.
Then I have to really question my
sanity.
Yeah, everything,
intellectual capability,
everything. Like
pure desperation at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that's doing all that shit in a
cheating,
year,
lying, abusive, all that.
But you know what? If I can just interject about your situation, because I think we've all been stood up at some point, at some level, whether it's in business or in personal. But you know what? I've come to a point in my life where when someone shows me something like that at the beginning, I'm like, thank you. Thank you for showing me who you are right now. Versus me investing a whole bunch of time and energy. Show me you're the a-hole right now. So I can say next and move on.
Okay.
That's how it is.
And that's dope.
That's perfect.
That's dope. In this situation, though, you'll get it back on the stars of this motherfucker.
Yes, they're the stars.
You know what I mean?
I'm just an audience member.
But so for context, this is somebody that I was dealing with for 2 years. Okay. We broke up. She left. All right. No conversation, no contact for about 2 months. And then I called her, just to call. And then we spoke. And then she said, okay, I'm going to come over. You know what I mean? So there's context there. All right. So if this was out the gate, I wouldn't feel how I feel because out the gate, I'd been, this bitch took me up.
Yeah.
And then we'd have been on some fuck that whole blah, 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 right? Because she knows how I feel about her, because she knows what Alex is. Hey, Alex, what's up? Sure. The ones that hurt you are always going to be the ones you miss the most. We are hardwired to be on alert for pain. It's instincts, gents.
Beautiful. I like that.
That is nicely put, Alex.
I like that,
Alex. I mean, and I want.
And I'm going to tell you, Alex, I believe that's true, especially
that
of you.
is. Yeah.
Well, you can only. What's that saying? You can only be hurt by the ones you love, right?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, if you did not care, you would not care.
It wouldn't bother you. It wouldn't bother you at all.
This chick right here walked up and like, you're a dickhead. I'm like, all right, bitch, whatever. You know what I mean?
But the question comes when you make it a pattern that you're always loving people who would not treat you with basic human decency.
Well, see,
because that's basic human decency. When you stand someone up, you don't do that in business. You don't do that in church. You don't do that in any area in your life.
If that's a normal thing that you do for just people, clearly with every aspect of your life is going to have that same kind of effect. I mean, clearly you don't know how to do business. You don't know how to deal with people.
You don't know how to do anything.
You don't do anything.
But the thing is, though, okay, but as we've discussed, in our first episode, people have walls. So people are presenting you with something that's not really them.
Yeah.
So,
but you guys broke up for a reason, and that was just the universe telling you, don't call her ever again.
Maybe. But if the universe was telling me never call her ever again, I wouldn't have called her ever again, right? This thing that happened to me last night was the wake-up call that I needed. You know what I'm saying? And it is 10 minutes to showtime.
What's that mean?
Oh, I don't know. I guess there's
they do an open mic
thing here.
I love this place. Sorry.
No, it's dope.
I've never been here.
No, it's awesome.
Nice.
It's awesome. On the other side is a coffee. It's a coffee shop. Great.
It's nice.
But
they may need to give you guys a show on the main stage.
We've already talked to them. Yeah, we already talked to them.
You know what I'm saying? We just need to get a little more, and it'll be a night where you come out and you just sit and watch us.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen at some point.
And by the way, it's thinking about or trying to find ways that we can. And for those listening, that I'm putting up the money fingers, scrubbing fingers sign.
More like this kind of
stuff.
This is what we do nowadays. You're showing your age, Kels. You're showing your age.
He's still on carrier pigeons and no cell phones.
Hey, my shit don't get tracked though, bro.
This is the sound we make now. We make this sound now, okay?
And I'm broke. I don't know what money sounds like. Okay. I just know what bills sound like. Right.
Over there, you might as well just be flicking coins inside the well or something.
The point. What the hell was I just saying? Whatever. Fuck y'all. I just was saying something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is back to the point, which is being grateful.
Yeah.
Okay. So I learned my lesson from that. It took that to learn the lesson. It didn't take the 2-month hiatus. It didn't take all the other stuff. It took that to make me go, okay, this is a level of disrespect that I just can't deal with.
Yeah.
Like this is.
But as a woman, can I ask you guys a question?
How can you ask me a question as a man?
No, listen, because I have big balls. Ask people that know me, honey. Ask people who know me. I can have big balls sometimes. So I'm going to be a lady right now.
Okay.
Why does it seem that guys always fall in love with the bitch? That the nice girl,
you don't know she's a bitch.
The nice girl,
But we can
you
say the
guys
same thing
ignore
about
the
bad
girl,
boys, though.
Yeah.
The girl who would never treat you that way. It's like she's invisible.
Yeah.
Because she's invisible, Ann. Let's take a look at that what you just said, right?
Yeah.
Because guys feel
Is
the
that a
same.
fair question?
It's a great question.
That's a great question.
But you got to understand that guys feel the same way about the bad boy.
Yeah.
All right, now for some context, Ann has known me for over 20 years.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because we met in middle school. All right. So Ann has known me for half of my life.
Right.
So
right.
Ann knew me from classes.
Yeah.
And
We've had breaks though. We have had.
What I'm getting at is, let's take it to that question right there. Why do men fall for this chick, the bitch as you called her, or whatever? And in the same time answering my own question of why do women only fall for bad boys? Okay. Now when I was in school, middle school, which helped to shape not only my personality but my worldview as far as how things go. I was not the most attractive kid. I was skinny, nerdy, well-spoken, what do they call it, Oreo, blah, 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 who was not a ladies' man, if you will. I wasn't, pulling them off the shelf. You know what I mean? And they sure as hell wasn't on some here he comes. Oh my God.
Right.
Girl. You know what I mean? They wasn't doing that.
You and our boat.
You know what I'm saying? So, what are you addressing? Oh, Alex wants a summary. Tonight, Alex, we're talking about being grateful, and just a real quick thing. Something happened to me last night where I was stood up by a young lady that I was, and it bothered me because I was hurt by it. And in that pain, I learned that I should be grateful for other things. And now, just a second ago, Ann asked a pretty good question about why is it that men seem to go for these bitches. Now, and I want you to define bitches too, by the way, when you get a chance.
Right.
But why do men go for these bitches? Which led me to ask, why do women go for bad boys?
Right.
All right. Now, because if we're going to ask that question, we need to understand what do we mean by bad boys and what do we mean by bitches. You know what I mean? Now, when you say a bitch, I have a negative connotation of the word bitch. So I would never want to date a bitch. You know what I mean? We
never really know that they're a bitch.
You don't know they're a bitch. I
think to get even deeper with the question, why do we stay with the bitches?
That's the better question.
That's the
better question.
Why do we stay with them? Especially when you know that you're being mistreated. Especially when
you know
that
we
get hooked. And you know what it is?
That's the better question.
They get it. You know what it is? I feel like because I dated a bitch.
We all have.
I dated a bitch.
10 years with me. You know that story.
No, she was next level. She was the D word. She was the devil.
Yes.
Okay.
Incarnate.
I feel like what happens is, and this is my very non-professional opinion on it. I feel like what happens is they get in your head, right? They get on some because what you're trying to do is prove that you're manly, you're awesome, your you-ness is enough to transform that motherfucker
of course.
into someone that's
Somebody
worthy that
worthy,
can whatever, right?
Absolutely.
But she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Bitches do what bitches do. She can be a bitch. Right?
That's a T-shirt right there.
Bitches do what bitches do.
Bitches do what bitches do. I need that T-shirt.
Chat and Penny, don't take that.
Hold on, you know what I'm saying?
Don't take that.
Just saying. But they're gonna do what they do.
Right.
And if what they do is be a bitch, all you're doing is facilitating that. You know what I'm saying? If think about
Just
it.
another body.
Think about it. If there was a machine right here, okay, and all you had to do was push a button and $1 would come out. No matter how many times you push the motherfucking button, $1 comes out. You mean to tell me not go just sit there and just do this all day long? Of course. How the fuck would you not?
Right.
I know I would.
Right.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. Right?
This guy's analogy.
That's you. Boom.
Yeah.
Dollar. Boom. Dollar. Boom.
Yeah.
Dollar.
Yeah, you're
dollar.
right. You're right.
And then when the machine breaks, they mad at you.
You. Yeah. Absolutely.
Calling customer service, yo, my dollar machine ain't working.
I think what it is, the reason we stay with them so much is because we just have that hope that we can change who they are.
That's the problem.
It's like we want to change.
That's the problem.
You know what I mean? Like we want to stay with the bitch because we know. And I say the bitch. I don't want to.
Yeah,
you know
that's
we stay with the bad girl.
Wrong one.
The wrong one. Because we feel like we can change that person. You know what I
here's
mean? Like we feel that we can really turn her from being that kind of person.
You think your dopeness is gonna
it's like,
outdo
I know I'm
her
awesome.
bitchness.
I know I'm cool as shit. I know I'm the best thing she probably can ever get in terms of somebody that would take her. Let's say if she has kids, I could be a great father figure to her kids. I can be the provider that she needs. I can be the stability that she needs in her life.
Right.
You know that you can provide all these things.
Right.
Again, we talk grateful. We talk appreciating things.
Right.
She don't do any of those things. You know, she don't appreciate any of those things.
But why would she?
Sean, why would she?
Look at the dollar machine.
Exactly.
Okay. Why would she?
Because we want to change those things.
You want to change those things.
You want to change those things.
And I think with maturity, and I think Alex pointed this out a second ago. He said, "You're the person that don't treat you the same way you treat them." Wouldn't talk that as a 20-something-year-old, 23-year-old. Because Alex had a story to tell on that. But what happens is that person, like we said earlier, when you're doing things for people, when you stop doing it, you know what? You're not here for that person. You're not built. You weren't made, created for the sole purpose of helping that person out.
Right.
Because if you weren't here, what the fuck were they gonna do? Right?
That's true.
The moment you stop doing things for people in that vein, in that sense, because it's not reciprocated, because you're not equal, the moment you stop doing things, they gotta find a fucking way to do it their damn self. Right?
Yeah.
So now they're doing it on their own. They have to reach a level of maturity where they're like, holy shit, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
Or find another sucker.
Yeah.
Right?
And 9 times out of 10, they find another sucker. Yeah, because they don't want to have to do the work
but
for themselves.
When that sucker gets used up, boom, boom, boom. So we already know that particular person ain't gonna never learn their lesson.
Right.
Something drastic has to happen to that person for them to go, you know what? This isn't the right thing for me to do.
Yeah.
So they gonna meet their equal force.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That immovable object is gonna meet that unstoppable force.
Right.
And when that happens, boom.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't budging. Go get me some ice cream. Bitch, get your own ice cream. The fuck I don't like it. What? Now the tables are turned. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that even kind of segues into the other questions. Why women choose the bad boy?
Choose a bad boy?
Because it's that defiance.
Exactly.
That
I'm gonna make him give me some ice cream.
Because I know normally he wouldn't do not a goddamn thing for me.
But I'm gonna make him do this time.
Make him do that. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to change him.
Right.
The same way we want to change them.
Right.
They want to change the bad boy.
Exactly.
So that it's a revolving door, man. I mean,
it goes around and around and around.
Yeah.
It sucks. And until you meet your
I'm with you on that one, Alex.
Oh, that's right.
What did he say?
Alex says drop him like a bad habit.
Drop that person like a bad habit.
But you got to remember, though, a habit is a habit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good or bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're not in the frame of mind to recognize when something is bad for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You justify a lot of your things. When I was with this particular chick, you know what I mean? I would justify a lot of shit.
Yeah. To yourself.
To myself.
To yourself.
To make it make sense.
To make it make sense. Oh, well, see, y'all not here when we together, or private conversations, or y'all don't see her like this, or y'all don't know the good things she does.
And then you try to show that person.
You try to show it, and it's nah,
yeah.
nah, bro.
That was such a good question, man. I like
It
that
is a good
question.
question. We be around more often.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You come through, girl.
Come hang with the boys real quick, you know what I'm saying? Shawn, Kels, and do it again. That actually kind of rolls off a little bit. but
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
when you're with the person, to get to the answer, when you're with the person, they make you feel a certain way about yourself, and you become dependent on them.
Okay.
Okay?
Because see, I thought it was just a good coochie.
No, trust me.
I thought it was a simple.
Trust me. Trust me.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's like that, but sometimes it's really not.
Sometimes it is.
Let me touch on this one.
Go ahead.
Based on
No
that.
pun intended.
Because this significant person I'm talking about, like it was like a dead body. It was like literally there was no movement whatsoever when it came to and
I just met you. Okay.
Listen, man, we're gonna go deep. We're going deep.
No pun intended.
You know, to me, you know, again, it was that sense of her, you know, me feeling like I can be that kind of person for her. But when it came to physical intimacy and stuff like that, I swear to God, it was like, girl, if you don't move, you know, just rigor mortis, just do what you want to do to my body, and just, you know, no, I'm that right there. That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me.
Well,
and
I can't say for sure that it's because of that. Because what I came to realize, again, off of this thing that happened to me,
yeah,
I don't know if you know this, all women have pussies. So ain't nothing so special
Right, I get what you're
about
saying.
yours that should make you like, damn, this pussy. No, because it's not about the physical thing. When you're with a woman and it's wonderful, it's her, it's your partner that is making it wonderful.
Right.
It's that person that's making it wonderful. I've had enough partners to know that there's just some where it's amazing because they
were amazing.
Your chemistry with that person
was
is amazing.
Yep.
And then you can turn around the very next day be with somebody else and it'd be like, it's not me. You're the constant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're always going to be you.
You. Right.
You know what I mean? Hold up. Alex is calling bullshit on something. What you calling bullshit on, Alex? Well, whatever with him for a second.
Alex don't know what he's talking
You know what I'm
about.
saying?
Yeah.
You. I used to have this chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who I was with on and off for years. So much so to the point that we just had an understanding.
Yeah.
If I call you, come over.
Right.
So I call her up. She could be with her boyfriend. She could be with her husband. She could be with her kid. Whoever she's with.
She had a boyfriend and a husband?
That's not important. What's important?
I was just trying to keep.
Listen, apparently she's the same girl that I'm talking about. The same Because that seems to be exactly. Are we talking about the same girl? So she was going over to your house.
She was short with
the big and the. Wow, we got to question our friendship.
No, Dr. Dre said it best. If you're a bitch in my ride, it's your bitch you check. Don't check me. Check her.
This guy's a damn. I swear to God.
He's one in a
gazillion. The point that I'm making is, when it came down to it with her, awesome. Every time. Every time. I'm talking, go for hours. Multiple sessions. She leave, boom, whatever. Be on the scene with the next chick, and it's just... You know what I mean? Because it's the partner, it's the person. You know what I mean? So I can't say and that because the crazy chicks got the best pussy. No. That's not true. That's not true. They have eight. They have one.
It's available.
It's there.
It's there.
You know what I mean? And there's something about trying to what's that Shakespeare, taming the shrew? Yeah. There's something about trying to tame that shrew that has you like. You know what I mean?
I can't co-sign on that one.
Good to know.
Hey, look, there's Tavium again. Remember Tavium is the young lady
With the husband and
Hope they all good.
Hey, Tavy,
Y'all good, Tay?
I hope.
Hope y'all are all right.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, no, they were doing okay.
Yeah, they were
though.
doing okay. She
just had a little.
She just had some issues.
Get some things out of the chest.
Yeah, she just had to kind of vent a little bit.
Get a little bit of that out there right now. Talk to the boys. You know what I'm saying? Come talk to the boys. You always welcome to come talk to the boys, Tay. What was I gonna say? We getting close to the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We getting close to whatchamacallit. To the ending there. Really, I'm gonna end it where I started it at, and that was being thankful, being grateful for the things that I have in my life. I got my job that I might hate at times.
Yeah.
But you know
it's
what?
there for a reason.
It's there.
Yeah.
It provides. It does something for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I got my friends that I love, Shawn, Blue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love my friends and I got my beautiful children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kennedy and August are amazing young men. You know what I mean? I got my mom. You know, I mean, I could literally sit here for another hour or two and list every single thing that I have to be grateful for.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that's what I want whoever's watching and listening to take home.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be grateful for. You know what I mean? And when you're in your day and you're not having such a good day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or you're upset about something or you're going through something, you know what I'm saying? Tavian says y'all need a show. Well, that's what Ann is here for.
The girl with the mostest.
Ann is here to stay. Maybe Shawn and Kels get a show. Who knows? I don't know. You know, I don't know. But well, Tavian, also you need to get more people to come tune in. And come watch us on these Fridays so we can get our viewership up too. So if you think we need a show, you know what I'm saying, just tell people, hey,
tell
look,
a friend,
on
tell
Fridays,
a friend to tell a friend.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? She said, wow, look at God.
Yeah, I know, right?
Look at God. It's a funny saying to me.
I know everything.
Every time somebody made that,
Where is
look
that?
at God.
Look at God.
Look at God. There he is right over there. There you go. Where they at? No. You say, look at God. Yo, how about somebody said it was some racist dude hung himself, right? And so somebody commented, look at God. Really? The dude killed himself. Look at God.
How does that even equate to
Wait,
that?
what?
God would even
God
let that
got him?
happen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, God like, no, we don't do
goodness.
that. But
We try not to be silly, Tavian. We just, it's just what
it,
we
it
are.
comes out sometimes.
Yeah.
But
To our point.
that's the take home. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Be grateful, y'all.
Be
For
grateful,
real.
man, because like there's so many things. Whatever your problem is, again, not downplaying your problem, because your problem is very real to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could be whatever. You know, you ran out of ketchup. That's a real problem to you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
guess what? You are alive. You have the ability to go out and get some more ketchup.
Yeah.
Or substitute it with something else, or whatever the case is. What I'm trying to say is, it's not always that bad.
Yeah.
Even when it seems the darkest, even when it seems like everything is not going the way you want it to go, because that's how I felt yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt so bad yesterday because all I wanted was,
Thank you, Tavian.
thank you very much, Tay. All I wanted was for this person to acknowledge me. I wanted to feel important
Yeah.
by this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even if it was just that
Even if it
moment.
was just for that moment to say, hey, you're important to me. I like you. I care about you. You know what I mean? And I want you to know that. And when I didn't get it, it hurt so much.
Right.
Because I'm like, don't I deserve that? Don't I deserve that? I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be with somebody that wants to be with me and all the other good stuff. And in learning that, you know what? That happiness doesn't have to come from another person.
Right.
That happiness is inside.
Come from you, yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
when you look inside and say, you know what? I have a lot of things I could be happy for.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my house.
Yeah.
My house is nice as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know that. Sean been in my place.
Yeah. It's nice.
My shit is nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a big ass TV. Surround sound. And a whole bunch of movies and a lot of video games that I like to play. And you know what? And everything in there is mine.
Yeah.
everything in the refrigerator is something that I want to fucking eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is there and it is mine, and I'm thankful for that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Like tuning the guitars up.
Yeah.
So it's about that time.
It's about that time, yo.
You know what I mean? So once again, that's Shawn.
That's me.
I'm Kels. We out here doing what we can. Like we say all the time, you know, stay up, stay down.
Choose one.
All right, y'all.
Holla.
Turn this motherfucker back on, nigga.